No one's buying it.
2,
Today, I promise.
1.
Wait, 3, 2, 1. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Inside the Leather. I'm your host, Ronnie from New Jersey. And as you can see, sitting next to me is Philip.
God.
Philip Landolfi.
We're doing it.
Philly Booking Landolfi. So listen, we're here. We got a great show for you guys. Do us a favor. This show's presented by Golficity, as they all are. And do us a favor, like, subscribe. But here's the thing. Announcement. We got a giveaway announcement. We're giving away something.
Of course,
something.
sir.
As you can see, I'm really rocking the shirt here. It's a little tight.
And
but,
the mug.
You know, they said it was a 3X, but I don't really think
And
it's
the
a 3X.
socks.
Listen. Do me a favor, Philly. Pick a number from 1 to 10.
5.
That's good. It's a good number. So $50. We're going to give away $50 in the merch shop for Inside the Leather. All you got to do is you got to go to either iTunes, Spotify, or YouTube. Okay? You could do any one of the three. You could do all three. Subscribe and put a comment on this episode. Write whatever you want. I don't really care. I'm not picking. I'm just going to, that's going to be your initiation into the drawing. Your entry into the drawing is just write a comment. I don't care if you just put a period. That'll work.
No, write a word.
Write
a word.
Write a word?
Write a word.
Write a word? What word? Should we give them a word to write, or should we pick
No,
a word?
any
Your
word.
favorite word. Whatever your favorite word is.
Rated. Let's keep it rated.
No, we're an explicit podcast, but we'll keep it PG. Write a word, comment in the comment of this episode, and that is your entry. Hey, listen, if you want to subscribe on all three platforms and put 3 comments, you get 3 entries. And we're going to give away
Unlimited.
$50 to the merch shop. Now, look, I think the logo is pretty cool, thanks to, O'Brien Creative Group, right? You might not like the logo, but we got other things on the website, too. We got onesies, beach towels, we got hoodies. So, listen, $50 to get you something nice.
They got tank tops. They got the tank.
They do have tank
All right,
tops.
I'm in.
I don't know who okayed a tank top on the website. I mean, I'm not wearing a tank top.
You're not wearing. It would be nice. It'd be fun to see you wear one.
That would
though.
not be fun to see me wear a tank top. I could barely wear the T-shirt. I got to talk to these people.
Next bet.
Listen, so do that. We appreciate it. Get it. All right, let's do that. All right. Listen, let's do a sponsor read, and then we got a special guest. We got a special guest today, folks. I'm excited.
It's not me.
I'm excited. No, it's not him. You're not even a guest anymore. You're just a random walk-on now. We're going to walk you on now. So anyway, here we go. Quick read real fast from our friends over at O'Brien. How your business is perceived in the public eye can make all the difference between just getting by and truly thriving. At OCG, we can guarantee that trusting us with your brand's identity will garner the attention of potential clients and competitors alike. From logo design to social media management, together we can reach new heights. Visit our website to learn more about who we are and how we can help at o'briencreativegroup.com. They still haven't changed the website. I'm really telling them they need to. But o'briencreativegroup.com, our friend Drew over there, he's the best. Check him out. Doesn't matter where you are. I mean, if you're listening to us in Thailand, because according to Chartables, we're pretty popular in Thailand. I'm just saying, we're number 2 in Thailand. I'm just throwing it out there. They like me in Thailand. And India, too.
They like me in Thailand too, which is weird.
Do they?
Yeah, love
How
me.
would you know?
I'm getting DMs.
Are you getting
over there. I'm
DMs
getting
from
DMs
Thailand?
over
Oh,
there.
God. Oh, my goodness. All right, good for you. All right, great. So, listen, let's get to it. We're done with all the stupid business now. Let's get to the part that we're really excited about. We have a guest with us today. Folks, you've probably seen her. On social media, she's doing huge things. And we are super excited to have Jennifer, a.k.a. Jen. All right? Jen. We're on
friends now.
We're on short name basis.
We're friends now.
We're not Jennifer and Ronald. No, or Philip. No, we're Philly, we're Ronnie, and we're Jenny. All right? We're going to go Jenny Errington, a.k.a. Birdie Girl. Super excited to have you on the podcast. Welcome.
Thank you. Hey.
So, Charlotte, North Carolina?
Yes.
Beautiful. It's a beautiful place.
Born and raised.
Born and raised. That's fantastic.
Is it a golf day right now there? Is it a golf day?
It's always a golf day.
Oh, absolutely. It's right after this podcast.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes!
We have tropical storms
Yes.
coming.
Oh,
It's
we
raining
got to hold
all
it.
day.
We have
50
to
mile an hour
pick-
winds.
Yeah, it's bad here. We can't play golf. Today's not a good day for golf. But we're excited though because we're getting this in. We're actually getting. We got Birdie Girl on the podcast, ladies and gentlemen. So listen, Jen, we're gonna jump in a little bit. We want to talk about a few different things. We want to talk about how you got started. First of all, tell us a little bit about golf for you. All right, we know you're doing a lot of things. Tell us about your golf story. How did it start? How did you start playing golf? Because I might need to follow the model for my 11-month-old daughter. Philly's got 2 girls of his own, so we're gonna have to see. My goal in life is to make sure both my children, my son and my daughter, like golf. So please give me the blueprint.
Please
give us the game plan. How did you get into golf? Tell us, please.
All right, here you go. So I started golf when I was young. I was playing with my dad. I was lucky enough to grow up on a golf course. So I've always been in and around golf culture, courses, the game. And so I really learned with him from a young age how to play the game, fundamentals, and how to be a good player, how to have patience, respect, and all the things you want as a good golfer. So grew up playing, used to go out with my family, and then I took like 10 or 15 years off. I didn't play at all, went to school, graduated from law school, then I got out and practiced, and then I picked it back up. So I've been playing for the last 5 or 6 years and absolutely love it. So I play any chance I get, and any good golfer or any golfer will tell you just literally any excuse I have, I'm there. It doesn't matter who, when, where, you're there.
Yep.
So,
you know, I might have to connect Jen with my wife. They're both lawyers.
Right.
But I think if there's anything that Jen could do to help me to get my wife a little bit into golf, that would be huge. Because I'm the type of guy, some people don't want to play golf with their loved one. You know, when I bring this up on the golf course with the guys, I'm like, any of your wives golf? They're all, oh, no. And I'm like, wait a second. They're like, wait, why do you want to golf with your wife? I said, because that means I get to golf more. If my wife and I both love golf, we're traveling all over the world. Our vacations are centered around where we playing golf.
Right.
Like,
If she likes it that much.
Well, she would. Yeah, I mean, we'd have to pull a 180 because right now she doesn't like.
Yeah, she
anything
knows nothing
golf.
about it. My wife doesn't know
She supports
anything.
the podcast, and she knows that.
My
now I
wife
have to go
thinks
out
golf
with her.
takes 9 hours, no matter what.
Well, that's that's not good. That's bad on your part. That's not. Now she knows, Michelle. Now you know.
She doesn't watch the show. She
watches
can't
it
listen
when
to your
you're
voice.
on.
She can't listen to your voice. I'm not.
She doesn't like seeing you on camera. That's what it really is, because she thinks your shirt's too tight too. I guarantee. I guarantee. So Jen, so you're an attorney. Now, when you,
Yes.
how hard was it for you to not? I mean, I know you didn't have time to play golf. I know that was the reason why you took so much time off, because I very well know exactly how much work goes into going through law school and everything else. But was it killing you to not play golf? And then when you started playing golf again, did it take you a while to kind of get back into form, or did you just jump right back into it like riding a bike and you're blasting, hitting fairways all day and greens and regulation? I mean, how was the layoff? Was it hard?
So getting back into it was kind of like riding a tricycle with one wheel. I mean, it was rough.
Oh, okay.
The balls were going everywhere. It was atrocious. But the love was still there. The passion was still there, and the memories. And the first time I went back out, I went back to my home course where I grew up. So it was weird. It was like, no time had passed, and it was like a time warp, but I was suddenly 15 years older,
Hey.
Yeah.
Thank God not using the same clubs, but, and it was just, it felt right. And so I just kind of went from there. And, like anything in golf, you have good days, and I was having a lot of bad days, but I said, you know what, it's the passion and the love, and my dad was out with me. And so just all those great memories and the connections came back. And so the transition, it was rough, but emotionally and mentally, I was there. And so it just went from there, and I started going out every day. And before I knew it, I'm here. And actually, I started my Instagram kind of the same time I got back into golf, and really to kind of share that journey and just kind of document what I was doing and just this passion that I had rediscovered. And fast forward, and here we are.
That's awesome.
Very
That's
cool.
awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm thinking like maybe I just need to, buy a house on a golf course. Should be the first takeaway from that. So we did a video last week that came out with me and playing with my son for the first time. He's 4 years old, and it was just like the feelings that I had just being around
Overwhelming.
him on the course was
I can't wait.
next level. Yeah, it was. You still got about another year or two, right, before you could pull
Yeah,
that
she's
off.
not even 2 yet, my oldest.
So you got about So 4, I think 3.5, 4 years old is a good mark to start. But it was just amazing. But I don't know. I think it's going to be different with my daughter. Like I think it's going to be even on a different level.
Okay. When did you know John was like, all right, I want to go. Like, I want to play golf?
Because every time I'd leave to go play golf, he'd be like, "Daddy, I want to go." Like,
Okay.
he just wants to go with me wherever I go. So it's. Well, he's been swinging clubs. I mean, you bought him his first set of the of the clubs. My brother bought him the plastic set. He's been swinging since he was born, because this has been like my goal in life is to have both my
I think
kids
it was
playing
was it
golf
his
with me.
first birthday? I bought him the clubs, or was it when he was born?
I think it was. I don't remember. But I know you and
'Cause
my
I
brother
have
both
six
had
set
the
of golf-
same
sets of
idea.
kids'
Yeah,
golf
right.
clubs in my house.
How about when he called me? Remember, after the time that we told him, John, we're going to go to play golf with Deuce.
When are we going to play again?
Right.
And
He just
he's
he
like,
could,
I always want to play on a golf course.
he calls Jeremy. My son has our producers on his Facebook iPad that he actually FaceTimes him and asks him, when are we playing golf again? It's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. But that's awesome. So your love of golf. Okay, so the Instagram is kind of correlated to you getting back into the game, and that's and you're doing so good on it. I mean, is it a lot of work? Have you developed a nice little system where you're going out to play and I got to get this, and you're planned out? Because I know you're probably very organized. I get that vibe from you, from some of the emails that we've sent back and forth. I get a very organized vibe from you, and that makes a lot of sense. But is it kind of like second nature now, where you're just you know what you got to do when you get out there?
It is, yeah. And so in the very beginning, it's an interesting focus shift where, you're thinking, I'm building an Instagram page and I want to share for Instagram. But then over time, it just becomes part of what you are and who you do. And part of, I think, what makes me so passionate about it is everything you see on my Instagram is me. It is complete transparency. It's complete honesty. I'm sharing my passion and my love for the game and everything I do in life. If it's golf, work, figure skating, fitness, collaborations, and anything, right? So that is kind of just that's that passion that comes through. So I never really have to sit down and think, oh my god, I need to stage this or I need to get this content. I mean, sure, like there are certain times that you think like, oh god, I need to get content, and that's the focus. But it's really shifted.
Right.
It's really shifted more towards just becoming second nature and part of who I am, and it's a lot of fun. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, I mean, with us, the thing that we obviously started this podcast in January, and then obviously we couldn't play golf in January because where we live, and then all of a sudden COVID hits, so then obviously we can't play golf for that. So we've been doing the podcast for like a good 18, 20 weeks, and then all of a sudden we can play golf now. So now it's time to start doing the vlogs and the videos and the challenges and all that stuff. And those are great when they're not easy. Like a lot of people don't realize, like it's a lot of work that's involved. Like you want to go, because we love the game of golf so much. When me and Phil have been playing golf for years and years and years together, and it's just hard to now be like, because we're focusing, we're competing, we're competitive people, we're usually playing for an obscene amount of money, but then we got to get this. We got to put a camera somewhere. We got to like it's sometimes you just want to go and play golf, and it's like, no, we have listeners. Yeah. We have people who want to see some of the crazy things that happen.
And then it's the worst when you hit a good shot and that one wasn't filmed.
It wasn't filmed.
And for instance, when his son makes a 10, 15-foot putt, but then it was like the one that
time
wasn't
we
filmed.
shut the camera off, he turns around and pops a putt in.
Taking a shot at me?
What's that?
No,
you
were
making
filming.
Well, he was
shot at me?
Yeah, he was filming.
Sure. Yeah, shot.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
So when do you hit a good shot is my question.
Jeremy, poor Jeremy. Jeremy's like, I'm just sitting here producing this episode and Philly's taking shots at me because Jeremy was the one.
I was
that
bringing
didn't
up the fact that it wasn't recorded.
Right, you're right. He didn't
most
know.
shots
Jeremy,
weren't.
come on, he didn't know. But I'll tell you, it is something that it's like by the 16th hole, we're like, uh-oh. We better get some content. We better shoot something. We better give an update. So we haven't given an update in 9 holes.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's tough because now what we're starting to figure out, and I think a good way to do it is go play 9 holes, get the content, and then go play another time. But it's hard because every time we want to play now, we want to film something because you want to catch those good.
I want to hire like a film crew to follow me and have a GoPro on my hat, and
but
it's
we need about 300,000 followers before that's actually feasible. I mean, my wife's not going to let it happen.
That's the goal,
right? So anyway, so now so you're doing your MBA too?
Yes. Yep.
I mean, what exactly is there?
How do you have time to even be here right now?
I know. How are you? Yes, exactly. How do you have time to be on this podcast right now? Oh my goodness, you're just a busy little bee.
Yeah.
You just go. That is fantastic. So how's that coming? I mean, is that something that kind of came on later when you started kind of get back into golf and seeing does it have any correlation to saying hey, you got this social media stuff going on. I'm trying to, I know you're branding yourself. You got the trademarks and everything. Is that did that bring on the want of the NBA, or is that something that you always wanted and it just, you conquered the lawyering thing?
I just randomly got up one day and said, I think I'll get an MBA.
I'll get an MBA today. It's kind of the way I am in the morning. I just wake up and say, what do I want to do today?
What do I do today?
I'm not a planner. I'm not a very big planner. So even planning to have you on this podcast was very, very hard for me. And it drives my wife crazy because I can't plan anything and she needs everything to be planned to a T. But that's cool. So you're working on that. Is that almost completed? Are we at the beginning stages? Where are you in that? Because I know that's
so I have
easy.
a little bit less than a year left. So,
okay. Oh, cool.
Actually, I started it because I wanted the education. I actually started my law firm this year.
That's right.
And part of that was kind of the long-term vision. And I knew that I wanted some business training, and I've been having a great time. I'm such a brainiac and such a nerd. I've always been in school. I've was lucky enough. My dad's a doctor. My family's always been very academic. So that's just something that I've always enjoyed. So I keep threatening to go to medical school. Maybe I'll wake up another day and say, all right, med school now. Change the direction. So so for now I'm practicing law, but we'll see. Who knows?
Oh, that's great. Okay, so it was okay. So you're doing the branding thing. You got the whole Instagram thing going on. You're doing the whole golf. You got that track going really well. You open your own law firm, and then obviously a perfect way to manage them both is to get an MBA and make sure you're doing it all really, really, really good. That's awesome. That's pretty awesome. So congratulations on that. That's amazing.
Thank you.
So now I know that you are huge in kind of being like an ambassador to the game. Like your goal. I know that you're very into. You do a lot of work with First Tee, right, in the greater Charlotte area, and tell us a little bit about that. How often are you able to get out there and help? What exactly are you doing with First Tee? And I know there's probably a laundry list of other charitable things that you work on, but how's that working out with First Tee? Because I think that's really, really awesome.
Oh, I love it. It is awesome. That's probably the one area of golf that I'm most passionate about, and that means the most to me. I've been doing it for about 3 years. I'm an assistant coach, and I volunteer for any number of things from summer camps to semester-long programs. Of course, the schedules are different during the year. So right now we're in week-long camps. I'm able to work with mixed groups, an all-boys group, an all-girls group. Next week, I'm doing a camp. It's called STEAM. So every day we're doing a different topic. If it's science, technology, art, math, engineering, spells out STEAM. So it's really, really cool. They're doing amazing things, and it's just so rewarding. Honestly, just for a lot of those children, you're the first contact with golf they have.
Yeah,
and so
it'd be a memorable one.
Yeah, exactly. And just the ability to connect with somebody the first time they pick up a golf club and they have no idea what to do, how to hold it. And you literally are molding their hands for the first time on a golf club. It's absolutely incredible.
What's the age group?
So the youngest is 7, and it goes all the way up until high school graduation.
Is there like a starting point where like 7 is the earliest they'd be able to be involved with these programs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's typically how it works.
So now I got to start like a 4-year-old program and start that going.
Yeah. We got to.
Is there a reason? Is there reasoning behind that? If you know,
preschool. It's called daycare. It's what it is. It's gonna be tough with the young ones.
Is there a reasoning behind that, you think, or is that just like 7 is like where? Is that when the brain starts?
Attention span is.
I don't know.
Well, let's ask Jen. She probably knows. What do you think? The psychological of it.
I think 6, 7 is kind of that age where you start getting all the different areas kind of come together. The physical coordination, the mental, the communication, memory, all of that is just a really good young age. You don't want to put like a 1-year-old out there who's just throwing clubs at people, but you also don't want to wait until they're 12, 13 because you're missing a really good age.
Because I was always thinking, what age should is a good age to start? But like, obviously the 4, 5, 6,
yeah,
have the clubs
those are
in
the
hand.
cute things.
But when you could start, when you could start like what she's doing and the coaching and the actual mental part and
I think the attention span. I think 7 is probably a good time because they have the attention span to get out there and do it. And I think that's awesome. So, personal philosophies. I think it's pretty apparent that one of them for Jen is work hard.
Work hard.
Work hard, right? Work hard, play hard, give back. Is that that's kind of sums you up a little bit, right?
Absolutely. Yep. Everything I do, my number one thing is work hard. I don't care if I'm golfing, working, vacuuming out my car, whatever it is I'm going to do, I'm going to do it the best that I possibly can. And that's my standard. So that's what I go with.
Yeah.
And then just add on to that.
That might kill somebody. That would like I think just why like my wife does the same exact stuff. It's nonstop, always going, and everything's got to be done right. And I'm just very like, yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, you're a little more laid back. I'm
yeah.
more in between.
You're in between,
But you got to love what you're doing too, and I'm sure
Right.
you.
Oh, there's no doubt. And
Love
if you
everything
love
you're
what
doing,
It's,
so.
it's
Thank
golf
you.
is great. There's no better feeling than seeing that first shot that someone hits where it actually rises and it goes, and that feeling that they get, especially when it's a kid. I've taught quite a few people how to play golf. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say that. I've taken them to the range. The basics. I'm talking the basics. Don't even start with me. Don't even start. Don't even start. Stop. My brother Tommy, I'll take credit for his swing.
You got it.
It's a terrible swing. But we didn't play golf growing up, and that's one thing that
It's such a regret. It's like it wasn't big.
It's
and
huge.
Also, being in North Carolina, and you lived in Myrtle
I
Beach
lived
for a
in.
while.
I went to
so,
college in Myrtle Beach. Yeah.
I mean, are you playing golf in January, February?
Yes.
Yeah. See, like
course you
here,
are.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. It's like that's
Yeah.
where. You know, we got. That's why Ronnie in January and February he does his figure skating in January.
There's definitely, absolutely no figure skate. Could you see me on the ice? Tell us about that. Is that something that you did? Obviously,
It's
you
got to help
started
with the
that when
golf
you're-
game, with your balance and every. I mean, it's got to be.
weight transfer. Yeah, I can see
gotta.
some.
Look
I
at
can
you.
see. Yeah.
Exactly.
Are we doing triple axles, or how advanced are we in the skating world? Are we doing the?
In my heyday, I was doing doubles.
Yeah,
So-
the double axle. What's up? I love it.
I'm a
I was,
great
a,
ice skater,
yeah,
by
I
the
was
way.
a competitive figure skater, so I competed for years, and I was first in the state in the competition, and it was awesome training. Like you said, great for balance, great cross training. From a fitness golf sport, I've been in tons of sports actually growing up, from fencing, competitive ballroom dancing, figure skating, golf. So I truly
wait a
do
minute.
think that there's a lot of merit in
got-
crossover and just doing as much as you can.
There's
So-
I got a correlation with all those activities and sports that she just mentioned.
What, you've heard about them before?
You wait, not for nothing. Not for
What's the
nothing.
correlation, Ron? What's the
They
correlation?
all require impeccable posture.
There you go.
Okay.
Am I right or am I wrong?
Absolutely.
Am I right? I'm right. Posture.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Figure skating, all about it. Ballroom dancing, what's up?
Fencing
Keep
all
it
day.
up. Pull the head up. Swing. You got to keep it up here.
Fencing all day.
All day posture. Golf. My posture in golf is terrible. My whole game is
Your
terrible.
posture in
General.
general is terrible.
Some people
watch.
weighted a little bit
Now,
forward.
as you're watching, watch how Ronnie tries to
The
straighten
elbows
it out
go back and
as
the
we
chest
go.
goes out, yeah.
Like he sits up straight.
I gotta
You know
try
I'm
to
done.
keep
I
the
don't do it.
shoulders back just to try to get to promote the merch, in the merch shop. All right. Anyway, what do you
You-
think
you
of the
want-
logo?
do you want me to
Jen?
hold the shirt
I mean,
like
not for
this?
nothing. You like the logo though?
I love it.
The ball with the microphone, right? You
Yeah, I
get
like
it,
it.
right?
Drew.
I
That's
thought it was
great.
great. Yeah, my man Drew O'Brien created.
I'm expecting a shirt at my doorstep. soon,
There's
by the way.
absolutely no doubt about it. Well, I mean,
I'm still waiting
there's
for
no
one.
doubt. Well, Phil, you don't get anything, Phil. I mean, this is for the guests, for the people that I,
I
want
really
on the
don't.
show. You just showed up outside. I just like.
I
all
sleep.
right,
I live upstairs, so when I hear them come in, I just walk down and see if
Oh,
they're
that's
filming.
great. So, let's just talk about what's good. What have you experienced? The good and the bad of social media, because it's so different from when we grew up. I mean, it was obviously not even a thing back then, and just the way people communicated. And I went on a rant about this the other day about the way we used to have answer machines when they came out. It was like, oh my God, this is amazing. But we went from beepers to house phones to beepers to answer
Pay
machines
phones
to texting. Remember when you had to text with the T9 or whatever? You had to push the button 3 times to get to the letter that you
Right.
wanted. Wow,
Yeah.
what a crazy idea that was. But so what are some of the good and the bad things that you're seeing? I mean, obviously connecting, being able to connect with people. Like I mean, I don't think we would have ever crossed paths, right? I don't think I would have ever met Jen,
No,
right?
never.
I would have never have met Birdie Girl, and now I'm happy because social media, it brought us together. So, what are some of the good and the bad things that you've noticed, in your career there?
the great things are the collaboration and, like you said, just the connectivity with different people and the ability to meet people and communicate with them around the world and see how golf is played in so many different countries and so by so many different demographics. And that has just been so rewarding to be able to see and just really enrich my experience. And, you know, with the mission of grow the game, I mean, literally social media is allowing us to grow the game exponentially every day. So I don't know how we golfed before social media, because it has suddenly become entertainment. It's become a way of life. It's not just a hobby or a sport anymore. You know, this has become a way for people to live. So I think social media is fantastic for just bringing everybody together.
Yep.
You know, and then by the same token, you're seeing what everybody's doing. And I think everybody at some point or another certainly feels like, you know, they want followers and they want to grow their brand and they want, you know, to be a big account. And so I think sometimes some of the pressure, and like we talked about earlier, the pressure to get the content or to create the brand or to create the image, sometimes takes over just the passion of playing the game and going out and enjoying yourself. You know, and from a female perspective, certainly, you know, over the last couple years, probably around the time when I started my Instagram account, it was kind of this new image of a female golfer emerged. And, you know, it's such an interesting thing for me to watch, because I draw a parallel to beauty standards. And, you know, the concept of beauty standards is not new. The concept of beauty standards in an industry is certainly not new, but I think it's newer to golf. And the kind of this female golfer, Instagrammer, golf babe, whatever term, and that's in quotes, you know, whatever term you want to put on it, it's just been an interesting development. And, you know, as a female, certainly we all feel pressure at some point or another to look a certain way or to dress a certain way or to take a photo a certain way. And I mean, I will never understand the concept of golfing in a bikini. They're great pictures. I get it. I know there's a demographic, but I'm looking at it functionally. Like,
functionally, it's not a good idea.
It's not like, how am I going to swing this in a tiny freaking bikini? Like, no way. That's just, I'm never going to do that. So, you know, just some things I see, it's like, okay, I get it. That's fine. And I'll never judge anybody for what they do. And it's their platform and their image. And if that is something that makes them empowered, I'm all for that.
Sure. But I mean, and it's growing the game too. I mean, obviously,
absolutely.
It's you know, some you know, somebody might see that and say, I better get on a golf course.
Right.
You know, I mean, but obviously that's not what you're seeing on a golf course. You know, there's rules.
Right.
There's an etiquette that is involved. And I think that's, you know, things are changing a little bit, but I do enjoy that aspect of the game. I like the, you know, country club kind of feel. You know, you got to tuck your shirt in and just, you know, remove your hats when you're inside. Like things that are like
I think it's great.
Old
There's clubs
values.
That they don't let you even change your shoes in the parking lot. Like I like that stuff.
Right. And you got to do It keeps things clean. It keeps things kind of respectable. And even yesterday, I had the opportunity to play at a country club yesterday. And
did you?
Yeah, yes, I did. Sorry, I couldn't invite you because I was
feel
the one
like
being
I was
invited.
cheated on.
I don't know why. I don't know why. So anyway, so I was invited from a member, a fan of the show, called and worked it out where I got out there. And thanks, Bob. But we played, and it was funny because I was on a work call in the car, and it was getting close to the tee time. And, of course, because there were 2 accidents on the Garden State Parkway, I couldn't get there in time. I was really losing my mind. Got there with 5 minutes to spare, but I was on a work call, and I'm walking towards the clubhouse. And he goes to me, go in the locker room. Like, you can't, like, I just forgot.
Yeah,
it's frowned upon to be on your cell phone because you're supposed to be there interacting with the other members of the club, and I really like that, and I love the way, you know, the classiness of your channel. I really do think it shines through, and I think that's fantastic. I'm all for that. I really do. Really do love it.
Yeah, and I mean, for me, the whole concept of, you know, as I've said many times, keep golf classy, and that means so many different things to so many people. But for me, classy means timeless. And the thought behind that is I want to put out content. I want to put out a brand image that is just as relevant now as it is 100 years from now.
Right.
And it doesn't change it. And that's the essence of being classy and timeless. So when you think of classic golfers, you think Arnie and Ben Hogan. And there's a reason. It's because those images have lasted for so long, and they're probably even more relevant now than they were back then. And so that's the concept. And You know, I have a lot of kid followers.
I was just
have
gonna
a lot of
say.
Birds TV. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what I was going to say. Got a
Not
lot of
everyone
people
thinks
looking up
that
to
way.
you.
The way
Right.
you're
Right.
thinking, where it's like, okay, everybody's watching. You know what I mean?
Right, and you have
Right.
to, and I think that's probably the problem that a lot of younger generation has with social media. That I think we're looking at it a little bit differently because we're obviously more mature, a little bit older, and you were worried about things that the way you were perceived back. It just changed now. It's like we're looking at it from like, okay, I understand how many people are going to see this, how this might be perceived. Let's make sure that we keep this, going things the right way. But I think that the kids that grew up with this, I don't think that they're looking at it from that kind of
Agreed.
perspective.
Agreed.
And I think that that's right. You have the young followers, like they need someone to look up to, like
That's exactly what I was going to say. Because I think
Right.
about like who I want my daughters to look at and
100%.
follow, and it's like
100%.
if they follow you, Jen, they could see
Right.
just to me it's just a cool way of looking at it. How the game is and how to me it should be.
Absolutely, and I think that that's huge. I think that's huge.
Yeah, I don't want my daughter looking at the
No,
girl in the bikini swinging the shot like.
No,
Like,
And
Dad,
again,
Dad, I'm ready to go. And she comes, like, no, Mom,
get
no.
back, nope, nope.
Go look
But-
at Jen's page.
Go look at Jen's page. That's
Go put on that.
That's what we're
You want to be
doing.
able to go from
Go
the
to-
course
go to
to the courtroom.
Go to Birdie Girl. Yeah, the course to the. There you go. That's a line of clothing
Course
that we
to the
need to
courtroom.
come up with.
You like that?
From the course to the court, or vice versa, because you're probably.
It could be either way.
I guess it could if you have if your court session's 3:00, you're going
Yeah.
from the course to the courtroom.
Yeah.
That is CNC.
I love it.
CNC
Okay,
by
you're
Birdie
sure
Girl.
Book it.
check
Book
the
it.
mail. Thank you.
CNC by Birdie Girl. Course to the courtroom. What's up?
Just all I need is a little
Or
sight.
CBC. We go course, boardroom, MBA.
Oh,
Bang. Then the courtroom. We could get if you need ideas, Jay. You know who to come to because we could rip a few ideas. But no, that's great. Everybody,
the
make sure
course to the
obviously
courtroom. That's her
you
new-
follow Jen, Birdie Girl _fit, right? Was
Yes.
there okay?
Perfect.
That's fantastic. That's on Instagram. What other channels are you on? Are you into the Twitter thing?
you know, I just got Twitter, and
I hate
I
it.
think
I'm not a
the
fan.
number of tweets that I've deleted or the drafts that I've cleared out versus actually tweeted show you that I'm much better on Instagram than Twitter.
Yeah,
I
can't
have
do
a
the
Facebook.
Twitter.
I don't have YouTube, so I like the platform for Instagram.
Yeah,
but
no, I agree. No TikTok for you, Jen.
no.
You know,
No.
it's addicting. I just had to start
What is it?
watching it.
It's videos, right?
It's like 10-second, 20-second dancing
So
videos.
Snapchat?
It's Snap. It's different. I don't even know. Jeremy, you could help us out. What's the difference between Snapchat and TikTok?
So TikTok is like a whole bunch of dances. Like
So
people are
TikTok's only dancing?
pretty for the most part.
Well,
yeah.
no, I mean people do other things too. Like
No,
they
but,
do
but
the
mostly start like on
voiceovers,
quick little dances.
quick little dances.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
quick little dances that they do on TikTok. I don't know. It's addicting. It's addicting. It flows through, and that's great. All right, so
Are you on other videos of you on TikTok?
there is a video of me and my daughter on TikTok.
Okay. It's not just you, right?
No, I'm not. What did you just see me dancing on
Yeah,
TikTok? Could you
that's what I'm
imagine?
waiting for. That's what I want
What
to
kind
see.
of dance am I doing?
Okay.
Did we lose Jen? Oh, there she is.
Nope.
All
I'm
right.
here.
So that's all right. So that's the golf community is phenomenal. How have you been perceived with the? What's your thoughts on the golf community? The way it's just the way everybody kind of very they're helpful. Everybody kind of helps everybody else out. Like I think it's pretty cool. I mean, you're coming on our podcast, which we appreciate greatly. But how are your thoughts on the rest of the way the social media golfing community kind of all the personalities and whatnot?
I love it. I mean, even from the kind of bird's eye pro view, they're doing an amazing job on their platforms, being accessible and putting out really cool stuff and interviews and just really embracing the social aspect. And then all the way down through amateurs, beginners, kind of every level of the golf game. I feel like everybody is just doing such an amazing job contributing to the platforms and the connecting, and just, it's such a cool, supportive environment, and just the number of people who connect and ask like, hey, will you take a look at my swing, or just offering, 80% of them are terrible tips, but the fact that people even try to offer swing tips or, just help each other out, it's amazing. And it's such a cool community to be part of, and I'm really excited in the way that it's growing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's like every time I find somebody new on YouTube that I like, I'm watching their content, and then I see them with somebody else that I know, and then all of a sudden, it's just everyone seems to just it's pretty cool. It's not very it's competitive, but it's not really competitive at all. Actually, everybody's just kind of in it for like, hey, you have your audience, I have my audience, we're doing our thing, and then we come together and they collaborate a lot on some really cool things, and I love it. I think it's awesome. But Jen, that's awesome.
The cool thing, and just one more thought on that. The cool thing is, it's so long term in that, if you see somebody doing it somebody else, like 9 times out of 10, you're going to circle back and you're going to make those connections too in the future. So it's such a neat long term investment. I don't think this is here for the moment. I don't think social media and Instagram and golf and this concept is going to phase out in a year or two. So it's just going to grow and expand, and it's so cool to watch.
Yeah, no, there's no doubt about it. So, let me see here. I'm going to do a quick sponsor read, and then we're going to go to a new segment. We'll do back 9. We'll do back 9. We're going to throw 9 questions. I mean, not necessarily rapid fire. If there's ones that we want to spread out a little bit, it's just, we want to elaborate on it a little bit, then we can do that. But then let's hear from our friends over at the Wood. You're not wearing your watch.
No.
You're not wearing the Woodist watch.
I'm not.
I mean, I'm not happy about that. I'm not happy about that. I think Louis going to have a problem with you. Louis, send all the hate mail to Philly Booking on Instagram's DM.
Louis going to be okay.
Spam his DM for us. At the Woodist, we fuse fashion with nature to create wooden watches that are handcrafted for life's adventures. Do us a favor and head over to Etsy.com and search the Woodist Official, and be sure to enter coupon code ITL20. That's still a good coupon code. Because we had it for the end of the year.
End of the year?
Yeah.
I think it's for like 4 years now.
Oh, it's for 4 years?
It's for life. It's unlimited.
My man Louie helping us out. TheWoodist.com. So you get 20% off your purchase. Enter the code ITL20. And, I mean, the coupon is good. I mean, it's good. I mean, 20% off. And I'll tell you what. I don't even know I have a watch on.
It's a light.
It's
a
so
light watch.
light. It's so fit, and I love it. It's got the brown with the wood, obviously, and the black. I don't even know if you could see it. We've done it before, but it's just nice because you can wear it. You're wearing beige. You're wearing brown shoes, brown belt, beige slacks. You could wear this watch, even though it's got some black because of the wood. It kind of goes with everything.
It goes with everything.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan.
So I had a big argument with Louis yesterday.
Oh, I don't even want to hear it.
He's a 100+ golfer. I mean, he shoots over 100
Why are you throwing him out there like that on the golf podcast?
Because I got a question for Jen, because this is the argument. He wants to get a lesson, and I told him to get clubs first. So just quick answer. You don't have to go into it. What comes first, the lesson or the club fitting? Lesson or the clubs?
Clubs.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You have to.
Jeremy, producer, perked up. I heard him from the peanut gallery. What do you have to say?
I just think that you should get your – because I feel like your swing's going to change over time, especially if you're just starting. So
we're not just starting.
We're not just starting. He's 100. He shoots in the hundreds.
Then I think he should get a lesson. Because is the clubs actually going to make him play better?
Yes.
I think so.
Come on.
Yes.
Wait till you go to your fitting. That was just
yes. The answer is yes.
My driver's spot on right now. I mean,
stop it. You're going to your fitting.
Hold on, Jen. What's your index? What's your handicap?
7, 6, 7.
Okay, I'm gonna listen to her.
Of course. Obviously, we're gonna listen to her.
All right, Louie, that one's for you. Huge argument. Huge. I'm so happy she said it.
But no, Jeremy, not for that. You're doing you're.
It's counterproductive to me.
Why?
No. Get the lesson first.
I agree with him. If you don't have a swing and you're just starting, how are you gonna get fitted if you don't know how to hit a ball? But if you're
watch YouTube.
Yeah, but you keep finding your swing and changing your swing and finding it again. You
keep getting fitted. You keep buying new clubs like me.
You need a swing that you know you're going to work with for the rest of your life.
Right, but why can't you find? Did you ever get a lesson?
Never in my life.
Okay, right.
Most people don't.
Because most
have you
people
been fitted for clubs?
Never in my life, and not until I go to 5 iron.
That's fine. You're more of an athlete than most.
Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah. Oh, you like that one?
So he digs you and then he gives you the sugar on top later on.
So my point is if you're picking up golf, you don't necessarily have to be an athlete. That has nothing to do with anything. But if you're going to be competitive and you're going to get lessons and you're going to get fitted for clubs, I mean, you're going to take it kind of seriously. So I think you would get the clubs that you're going to fit it to the clubs based on the swing you already have.
Then you're stuck with that swing for the rest of your life.
Okay.
As long
Well,
as you
yeah,
have
but
those
you could
clubs.
still you could tweak it. You could change the loft and lie. But
It's a common debate. It's kind of the chicken or the egg, the lesson of the clubs.
why don't you
It's-
explain the chicken or the egg toss?
I'm not even going near that one.
You don't even know. You
You
just,
don't even know what.
you don't know the answer to the question.
There's no answer.
It's a riddle. It was on Batman when I was a kid. I watched it.
Go ahead.
I have no
Adam
idea.
West.
Yeah, Adam West. Yeah. What's
Yeah.
up? Caesar Romeo played
Okay,
the Joker.
okay.
It's the best show on TV. Burt Ward. What do you know about it? What do you know about it? All right, so
Back
that's great.
nine.
So that's the Woodist. Back nine. Here we go. Let's get into it. Jeremy, how
She's
we
gotta
doing
go
on
to court.
time? Oh, she's got to go to court. Oh, so you're in contempt. She's going to be held in contempt.
You mean my round?
Oh, another
shit's gonna-
tea time.
even
That's
faster.
even
That means
worse.
we gotta go even
That's
faster.
even worse. Oh,
Come on,
crap.
I'm gonna be late.
Oh, what do you got? What do we got on time? It doesn't matter. We're gonna get to
We're good.
the back nine. Here we go. So new
Number
set.
one.
All right, here we go. Your biggest golf goal of this year. What are you looking to do?
I want to play one round completely by feel. So no rangefinder, no yardage, nothing. Just go out and play.
You want to just eye it up.
Just play everything, every yardage, every club, just based on how I think I should hit it and how far it is.
That's interesting.
Well, you have the markers on the court, so just using the stuff that's available, no technology.
Don't even look at markers. Just literally
Oh,
get used to visually and
tough.
feeling and seeing.
You might
right?
accidentally walk across that white bubble, or the blue. You know you're 100 yards out, 150
Well,
out.
that's interesting. That's good.
That is cool.
That's good. What's your golf goal for this year?
I need to. My golf. I didn't break 80 this year yet. Why is he? Why is he doing that?
Why are you laughing, Jeremy? Why? These two, the back and forth. I feel like a referee.
I don't know how
It's
you
got to
don't
stop.
break it. How
Number
many
two.
rounds have you played?
Shut up. There we go. Number two. Favorite course that you have played, and the top course that you want to play. And do me a favor, don't say Augusta.
Okay.
Excluding Augusta, because that's just everybody's answer.
Favorite course, Pepper Glen, because that's my home course.
Pepper
Course I wanna
Glen.
play.
Pepper Glen. Shout
Yeah.
out to Pepper Glen. All right.
Love it, love it.
Public course, private course.
So when we come to North Carolina, that's where we're playing.
Done. Yeah, we'll go.
Pepper Glen.
Play by feel, no yardage.
Beautiful.
Okay.
No yardage. Yeah, we got to do the no yardage.
I'll
thing.
do that.
Yeah. All right, Pepper Glen. All right, cool. And then what? Any course in the world? Where you booking that ticket to?
Old course, St. Andrews.
Ah, all right.
Classic, right?
Class, very class, very. Yes.
That's
The styles would
class
merge.
upon
The
class.
brands would merge. That would be a good brand
It'd be
fit right
okay.
there. No doubt about it.
As long as I can wear that T-shirt of yours.
Wow.
Not your, obviously
I
not
don't-
yours.
I-
but
well, yeah.
that will fit me.
Let's clarify that. Because there would be a tent on you, number one. It would be like, what is she doing? Why is she wearing that thing? What is that? Is that a tarp? Well, number three, what's your favorite club in your bag?
Ooh, my Callaway Solaire putter that I've had for 6 years.
You've had a putter for 6 years?
I don't know if
Yes.
you know much about Ronnie, but every 6 minutes he gets another putter.
I actually,
Oh, God,
I actually got another
He
one.
doesn't understand. He
I-
does not get it through his head that the consistency and just keeping with the same
I know.
Putter.
I get sick of looking at the same
He
thing.
misses
I need
one
change.
putt.
I need change.
within a 1 foot radius.
Ron.
That putter's in the river.
Let me see your new putter that you just got.
Do you want to see the putter? Well, I didn't get this putter. Actually, someone sent this putter to me. Someone sent this putter to me. This is, Jen, I don't know if you've seen this out there. This is called the number 2.
Nice.
Okay?
Time to go. There you go. Ooh.
And it's actually the poop emoji. It's the poop emoji. It's the number 2, and it literally is the poop emoji putter.
I love it.
That's how he
poor.
putts.
That's how poor my putting is. That someone was. I'm not even going to tell you who sent it to me because it's just not right. But yeah, put that away. Thank you.
I mean, you did throw it in the bag.
What? Well, I threw it in the bag to show you, and then I didn't realize I was going to throw it out there on the show. But
So what's your? That's a question for you. What's your 3-wood?
my 3-wood is my favorite club
Okay.
bag. My Ping G400
Okay.
is.
Mine's my Wilson Lob 60.
Wow! You
Yeah,
went
all
with
day.
the 15-year-old Wilson.
Yeah.
He loves
17
it. I
years
can't
old.
get this club out of his bag. I've tried so hard.
There's no need to. I use it around the green. I
Your
use it
2-ball
at the
putter
sand.
too. You still have it upgraded.
It's not my favorite club though. It's not my favorite.
60 degree. Okay, that's good.
All day.
So your putter. What was it again? You
Yep.
said it was
Callaway.
Callaway,
Callaway.
Solaire.
Solaire.
Okay, so that's a
Yep.
blade, right? Is that a blade
Yep.
putter? Beautiful, very nice. Okay, great. I wish my favorite club was my putter. Oh my God, I'd be shooting so low. All right, what else we got? What is your All right, so
No,
all the
nothing there,
promoting.
Jeremy. No, in the
I
mic
just
there.
did a face. You didn't see
Yeah,
that.
He
just
gave
the
me a face, but nobody's
not
looking
on
at
camera.
him, so
Yeah,
like that face
mine
is
is
happening.
everything like just holding in your laughs. It's all right.
It's so great. Jay, the worst thing that we ever could have done was get these two in a big money match going head to head, and it was an absolute bloodbath. And they have been so ridiculous back and forth ever since.
Well, ever since I walked in on a 5, that was
Oh, he
it
walked
was
in. He
done.
walked in that putt. He walked in that putt on
Number
you.
4,
Number 4. Go ahead. Go ahead, Phil.
promoting products. What's your favorite part about it?
Definitely just all the people and companies I meet. Anytime I connect with somebody to do a collaboration, I'm like, tell me about you, tell me about your company. How did you get started? And so the incredible stories I've met through the products, and then obviously getting to try cool products is awesome. But I love the connections.
It is. There's no doubt about it. I like doing the research. I like doing the research.
Yeah, I like the background story.
You know,
I mean,
the background stories. It's good. When we do the reviews, I like it. I like yelling about the craziness of some of these stories about how these people they were on vacation. They met a guy that had some good wool.
Right.
And he started making wool hats, and now he's making head cover. Like just like the crazy stories that you find, through the way. And yeah, getting some of this stuff is kind of cool. It's kind of cool.
Of course, Vessel sent me this hat.
That's nice for you, that Vessel. Yeah. It's nice.
Like your
They
bag
didn't send me a
and,
hat.
and all your stuff
They
you
didn't
have
send me a
back
hat.
here.
Yeah, they took care
You're
of a
the
few
best.
people. Right? Jeremy, they took care of my producer. They're taking care of
Twice.
the stray dog that lives outside my apartment. That just comes
Listen,
into
you
the
got a
studio.
poop putter. You're good.
I do have a poop putter, but that was from a fan of the show. That wasn't from anybody. That was from a company. But anyway, all right. What are some of the products that you have promoted? Some of the brands that you've worked with. Just rattle off a few if you want to, kind of give them a shout out, so to speak.
Yeah, so I kind of started out with Dormy Workshop, Story, On Point, Swing Pretty, Groove It Brush, other supply towels, Set and Drift, Rosemark Grips.
Yes.
Yep.
We overlapped there a couple times, right? We got a big fan of the Groove It Brush. We did the video with my son that we talked about earlier. My son had dirt all over his hands because he was just, I don't know, he was in the sand. I used the Groove It Brush to clean his hands. It came in perfect. But the Groove It Brush is a great product. We love it. I absolutely love it. And it's one of those things that everybody sees in the course and they're like,
What is that?
what is that?
Where'd you get that?
Where'd you just yank that thing out of?
I'm still waiting for mine.
Yeah, you're still waiting for yours.
Yeah,
Well, there you go. All right.
Rosemark grip.
There you go.
Rosemark.
Rosemark
You're a
grip
big
has been
fan
my
of
grip for a
Rosemark.
long
Yeah.
time. I've been a huge fan of Rosemark grip.
'Cause he's
but then this
Rosannia.
new putter, because my last name is Rosannia, which means to find rose, and I found Rosemark. That's why I kind of went with it, but then ended up really liking it.
Right.
That's funny because I just switched my putter yet again. Don't pull it out. Leave it there. It's the Odyssey 10. Really nice putter, but it has a weighted counterbalance. It's got a graphite shaft to make it lighter. They put the weight at the top and the bottom, so I can't get my Rosemark grip on there. It feels weird. Anyway, love Rosemark grips. Follow those out. So those are some great companies. Those are some awesome brands. What else we got? Number 5. Is there any golf content creators that you would absolutely go bananas to collaborate with? Like for me personally, it's Mr. Short Game. I don't know if you know Mr. Short Game, but he's I don't know. There's something about this guy. He's out in California. I love the way he does his videos and the way he, his message, the way he portrays his message out there. I'm a big fan of that guy.
I love fashion, so honestly, any companies that would want to get on board and we can do some cool collaborations with fashion clothes. I love stuff that I can wear off the course, on the course, anywhere. So yeah, I'd absolutely love to do any kind of clothing with anyone.
That's great. We got to get you with
Gotta
Golficity
link up with
Style.
Did you see
link up with
Golficity Style yet or no?
We got my
That's
man
good
Jeremy's growing that at an extremely fast rate. I'm a little jealous, by the way. He's supposed to be doing my social media. He's supposed to be doing social media to the show, and all of a sudden he's surpassing me with his Golficity Style stuff. But that's fantastic. Okay, so here's a good one. Is there somebody that started following you when you got that notification that you were either wow or yeah, that's really cool? Someone that you maybe admire. I don't know. Is there anybody like that kind of struck you when they followed you that you were like, wow, that's pretty sweet?
Probably Davidson College, where I went to college. I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Huge fan. I was actually in Steph Curry's class.
I was just going to say, Steph Curry went to Davidson. That's cool.
Yeah.
So you had a lot of fun in college because you guys were relevant. I mean, you were flying through the NCAA.
We're not going to talk about that. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, the March Madness. You guys had a hell of a year. That was
amazing.
I was rooting. The red, right? The red jerseys.
I have no idea.
Yeah, the color was red, right? They were red
and gold?
Red and
Black
white.
and
Red and white.
Or black and red.
Black and red?
Yeah. Black and red.
Black and red. Yeah. Awesome. That's cool. Steph Curry. Talk about a golfer. Oh my God.
I know, it's incredible.
Some
I love what
people-
he's doing.
Some people just get it all. I mean, not for nothing.
It's not fair sometimes.
It's not fair. You got the height. You got the skill to
not
be
that big.
one of the best. What?
It's not that tall.
What do you mean he's not that tall? If he was standing next to you, you'd be up to his nipple. What are you talking
No.
about? Not that tall.
It's not that, he's like, what, 6'1", 6'2"?
No, he's like 6'3" at least. Number one. Number
I have
two.
no idea.
He's not tall when he's standing next to a 7-footer.
We have
on
7
a
computers here.
basketball
Look
court.
it up. What's your answer to that one?
What's my answer to which one?
6.
6? What was 6? I don't know.
Because no one followed. No, I'm just kidding.
That's not.
who's-
I mean,
who's
which
following?
which
What are you
channel are
doing?
we talking about here? I mean,
Anyone. How about
Alyssa-
any of
Alyssa
your-
Milano?
Yeah, but you know her.
Well,
that's
yeah,
not
but she
fair.
follows me. And
How about
she's-
someone you never met that followed you?
You know, I didn't think to answer the question myself.
Yeah, you don't like to be
Sorry.
caught off guard with questions, do
You're
you,
supposed
Rob?
to say me.
No. Yes, absolutely. Birdie girl.
That's what I was
Oh,
waiting
you're
for.
so full of
He
it.
couldn't answer.
You're
His
so
lay was
full
laid
of
up
it.
right
So
to
full
him,
of
and he
it.
couldn't
Get out of
dunk
here.
it.
You're so full of shit. That was not why you were
Couldn't
throwing that
dunk
out there.
it.
That was very good. That was quick. I like that. That was very nice.
Yeah, I would thought you would be that quick, too.
Yeah,
but
I
no big
usually
deal.
am. I don't know. You frazzled me a little bit. You threw me off loop over here. Would you rather play? Let's see, number 7. Would you rather play Augusta or instantly get 100,000 followers?
Augusta, 100%.
100%.
That's interesting. I'd be all over the 100,000 followers.
Would you?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, I would. I would.
And play Augusta? See, the way she's doing her social media, the way I see it is she's just doing what she loves to do, and the followers just come.
Of course.
I don't think you're sitting there every day like, how can I get 15,000 more followers?
Right.
She's sitting there.
But
just
if
doing-
all I had
but
to
she
do
can
was
play
pick
Augusta.
one or the other.
You're going to fucking play Augusta? That's the dumbest thing you've ever said
No, stop.
on
it.
the show.
Stop
Maybe in
it.
life.
Play Augusta.
Jeremy,
If you
what's your answer?
Play Augusta.
Immediately.
immediately.
Right?
Yes.
Immediately, of course. Everybody would play Augusta.
Not you.
Right.
Good. Okay. What about the big brands? What about the big brands? Any club brands? Like, if what brand do you think would match up best with the way you see golf and the way you're going about doing and running your brand and your social media and stuff? Is there one that you think is above? Whether or it could just be which clubs do you really like the best? I mean, but it is trying to match it together.
I am a Callaway girl through and through. My entire set is Callaway. I love their clothing. I love their line. I think they're the perfect blend between that classy feel, but also modern and going in a great direction. So if I had to pick any brand, it would definitely be Callaway.
What
And I
about-
just said Callaway like 10 times, so I should be getting some new clubs.
There you
Absolutely.
go. I
Callaway,
got
come on.
I got the Mavericks.
up at
That's
my
the
door.
new ones I have.
Yeah, Philly's
I
a
would
Callaway
never, I
guy
would have
now.
never,
Philly's
but I
a
would have never
Callaway.
thought Callaway. I never had any of their clubs. I never had any of their clothing, anything. But then when I got fitted, I have the Callaway Maverick irons, and I'm loving them right now. So
Love
Yeah.
it.
Callaway.
Callaway.
There you go.
Callaway. What about you, Jeremy?
Probably
Nike.
Nike golf.
Well, Nike doesn't make golf clubs
It
anymore.
doesn't matter. I want
Doesn't
Nike
matter. He
clothes.
doesn't care. He
Nike
just wants to
clothes.
smooch everywhere.
Gotta
Why
look
don't you-
good.
When do you get it tattooed on you? Get a
I will.
tattoo.
I already have it. I'm gonna get the
Oh, you already have it.
Right there on my ankle
Ah, I
with
didn't
the
know.
Nike.
Wow, it's just something else. I see. When we were making fun of your tattoo, he never said that he's got a swoosh
He
somewhere.
doesn't. He's making fun of me.
Joking. I
Oh,
can't
he's
believe
making
it.
fun of you. Oh, he said on his ankle. I can't hear him because we're doing the Skype. I'm not hearing myself or him through the headphones. But all right, that's pretty cool. All right, good.
I
He's
like
making
number
fun of
9.
you.
I like
You
number
like number 9? All right. Give us
This
your.
was my first question I was ever asked in a par 5 on this show.
That is correct. Your dream foursome, dead or alive, you and 3 other human beings throughout history or current.
All right. Ben Hogan,
Ben
Arnie,
Hogan.
Tiger Woods,
And you.
and I would have to say my dad because he's going to have to keep me sane after
Right.
the round,
Right.
and also somebody that I can talk about the round forever. So
Absolutely. Oh, that's awesome. That's great. Phil, who did you say?
I don't remember what I said, but I'm sure it's changed. But I would go
You said Michael Jordan because that's what we started talking about.
It was.
Your tattoo.
Bill Murray.
Bill Murray.
And I'm not kidding if you go back and listen. I'm not even going to say it. You have to go back and listen to hear what I said
No,
the first time.
say it.
No, I don't remember. I have to go back and listen
You're so
myself.
full of it. You're so full of it. You're so full of it. Well, listen. I mean, I anything
and
else?
And Jeremy.
And Jeremy, yes.
I'm done playing
no
with Phil.
doubt. Jeremy,
Don't ever
There's
play
no
with Phil during code because he'll never give you any putts that
That's
supposed to drop.
All putts must drop. We talked. That was first episode.
that was
'Cause
first
it-
episode.
the
Episode
hole
2.
was
Actually.
$1,500 hole and a 1-inch putt. It could
That's
happen to
correct.
anybody, and you missed it.
Well,
by
the hole
way.
was plugged. And
You
it
missed
hit-
it.
and
You
hit
missed
that.
it.
Li-
both did
listen. We gotta let Jen go. She's got a tea time. Not for nothing. We've already killed her.
Are you
front
playing
nine.
Pepper Glen today?
Yes, later. Yep,
How far are you from the course?
30 minutes.
Oh, I thought she was
okay.
gonna say
Yep.
30 feet.
Well, that's the course you lived on, right?
Is that the course that you lived
Sorry.
on? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get down to North Carolina. And not for nothing. I mean, we could drive. We could just hop in a car and drive.
Or we can fly.
Yeah, but it's still with the social, with the corona. I
Are
don't
you
know.
going
I'd rather
down? We're
just drive.
It's
I'm
like
going to
a
Lake
13-hour
Placid
drive.
13. No, it's not.
No, it's not. It's 8 hours. Come
No,
on.
it's not.
It's 13
I did
to-
Myrtle Beach, South Carolina in 8.5 hours, but I was really breaking the law while doing so. I think you're Charlotte. You're probably more like 8 or 9, 8,
It's 8.
Okay.
It's 8.
7. I would even say 7. I could do it in 7. But anyway, listen, Jen, I appreciate you coming on the show with us. I mean, really, really happy that you and thankful that you took the time out to come on here with us. I think it was great. We appreciate everything that you're doing for the game of golf. You're growing it the right way. You're really an ambassador to the sport. You are definitely someone that both my and Philly's daughters will be looking up to
Definitely.
in this space. And I got to say, I hope that my daughter has a passion for golf like you do. Because that's, to me, is just the coolest thing in the world to be able to play with my daughter and my son. I can't wait for it. So thank you so much.
Thank
and,
you, Jennifer.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get down to Carolina and we'll come play around and we'll
What
get
are you
some
send-
content.
what are
We'll
you
get some
sending her?
content. we're definitely gonna send you some stuff. I got some stuff.
Okay.
I got maybe a
Perfect.
beach towel. Maybe a beach towel. We'll send in a shirt. Maybe a towel. How about a beach towel and a shirt? Maybe. How about that? You a coffee drinker? You want a coffee mug? I don't know. Everybody's got a lot of mugs.
Absolutely. Anything.
We'll send you some. Maybe a couple stickers. We'll send a couple stickers. You can yes. Listen. So thank
Thanks
you so much,
again.
everybody. Make sure you go follow her again.
Birdie
It's-
girl underscore fit.
Birdie Girl _fit on Instagram. Share her stuff. It's phenomenal. And if you have any daughters, trust me, you want them looking up to Jen. So again, thank you so much, Jen. Appreciate it. And we'll talk soon.
Thank you so much. Take care.
Bye. All right, everybody. So, merch store. All you got to do, again, subscribe to those 3 channels. Put a comment on this episode. That's all you had to do to enter. If you want to do all 3 of them, that would be great. We would appreciate it. And you would have 3 chances to win. We'll pull it live on an Instagram video, an Instagram story. We'll pull it live, and we'll get you $50 to the merch shop. You can buy gifts. Good for gifts, Your onesies. You got someone having a kid, throw them a onesie. It's a podcast. That's how you doing. You get your wife, and then we got pink hoodies. You got your pink hoodie, red hoodie, yellow, any color you want. They slap the logo on there, and it's nice. It's a nice hoodie. Summertime, nice beach, throwing the hoodie at the end. Night,
Tank top.
Walk
That's
to
the
the
next
beach.
purchase.
Tank top is good. All right, everybody. So thanks again, everybody. Enjoy it. Have a great day. Whatever you're doing, today's Thursday, so enjoy. Have a happy Thursday, everybody. All right, and do us a favor, as always, keep it inside the leather.